Hello.
You've got to be on your best behavior now. One,
Always on my best
one of these
behavior.
days, I'm going to record your 3-minute pre-ritual to go in live because
Oh, Happy New Year, everybody.
why are you changing the subject?
Because you do this every time. People don't get on here to hear us bicker back and forth.
We're not bickering. It's hilarious. We got to adjust our hair. We got to adjust the lights. We got to adjust our seat. We got to complain about the temperature up here.
I'm not going to lie.
And then we have to blow our nose. And then I don't even have your lights on. Look, see? There. Is that better? See, be careful what you ask for. So, anyways, Happy New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year.
I see some old faces, some new faces in here. I seen Lefty's Garden come through. Joy's in here. Andy. Joe. I about messed up a 3-letter word.
Right?
Max, Andy. So hopefully you guys, did everybody have a good New Year's? What'd you guys do? Do you guys seen a little bit of our New Year's? I'm gonna tell them about our New Year's.
We spent it in Gatlinburg
Who'd we spend it with?
with some friends. SOT crew.
You're just full
Farmer
of
Chris.
you're just full of
Farmer John
information.
and Miss Farmer Olivia. Is that what we determined?
Is that no? I called her Miss Farmer John.
Oh yeah, Miss Farmer.
And she didn't. I don't think she liked her name of Miss Farmer John.
Oh my gosh, Olivia Temple! It's right there. Thanks. You like it?
Nuts. What's up, man? How are you? Happy New Year's, buddy. I guess we'll have to call her Olivia Temple now. She don't like Miss Farmer John. So, anyways, guys, we had we actually had a good time. I actually took off. I think I actually worked least of everybody that went on vacation with us.
You did.
Can you believe that?
I know, right? I'm impressed.
Farmer
And
Chris.
guess what, guys? We got home yesterday. He didn't do anything. And today, he didn't do anything.
No, that's not true.
You didn't. You laid around all day.
You know what we didn't cover on the last live feed?
What?
Is my little accident I had before we went.
Oh, do you guys see his facial hair looks a wee bit different? He had to shave down to a goatee because
I was in a hurry the night before we left, and I grabbed my little electric razor and I went to trim up, and somebody took the guard off of it because they trimmed some kid's neck or something. And I went,
no, I think nobody touches your beard trimmer but you.
So I think I'm going to keep just the goatee. What do you guys think? Keep just the goatee or let the beard grow back? We'll let these guys vote. Everybody comment below.
Beard.
Keep goatee or beard.
I mean, you're looking a little scruffy. They didn't see you with cleanly shaven face.
If they seen some of our pictures on Facebook and Instagram, they would have. Lieutenant Dana's not back in the shop. Joy probably will not be back in the shop for a while, but guess who?
Walker Wade is the only one that takes a hard hat on vacation. Farmer Chris, you're right.
Oh, I think Farmer Chris may have spotted Logger Wade before me, but he come downstairs and Wade at 5:30 in the morning is sitting at the kitchen table with his hard hat and earmuffs on, doing God knows what. Love that guy.
Serious.
So,
I think I might have a picture.
Everybody's saying beard. Everybody says I need my beard back.
You do need your beard back.
Oh, the original
goatee.
Yeah. Jason, it's going about 50-50 on the goatee beard here. Doze and Dennis says take it all off.
No. we are not going there.
More beard, less face. Yeah, hi from Kentucky. It's definitely supposed to get cold this week. Joy was saying, is Lieutenant Dan back in the shop? No, but guess what is going to be back in the shop tomorrow? Do you know?
Do I know?
You know what's going to be back in the shop tomorrow?
No.
Creepy stash. My brother has got the creepy stash covered. We don't need that. Red Dog, what's up?
Oh, right here, guys. Right here.
What are you?
Logger Wade.
Don't be picking on Logger Wade.
No, I just got him in action.
So, anyways, do you know what's going to be back in the shop tomorrow?
I said no. I don't know.
You don't know what's going to be back in the shop? I'll give you a hint. It's mouthy and about 5 feet tall.
Oh, man behind the scenes is coming
back. Behind the scenes is back. He won't be here for long, but he is coming back for a while. All right, guys, before we get too far into this thing, I can't break my New Year's resolution right off the bat. If you guys watch my thank you video I admitted I do a bad job of acknowledging people when they send me stuff, and I feel bad about that. My New Year's resolution is to do a better job.
Yes. And while we were gone, we had some packages.
We did. So one thing I missed, I see Clint from CNC Equipment hopped in here. Clint's channel has been on fire. If you guys haven't seen Clint's channel, go over to CNC Equipment and check him out. So we actually had a guy stop by the market and gave me this. This is from he is a commander, I believe. Oh man, I'm going to get this wrong. I'm so bad about rank. Pretty high up in the 63rd Aviation branch. And he gave me their coin, which if you guys know much about the military, know that's a pretty big deal. And he also gave me the patch of his uniform. So that is really, really, really cool. His name was Paul. So Paul, thank you. He's actually from Nebraska, owns a little excavating company out there, stopped by and chatted with us for a little bit, and really cool guy. So I can't thank Paul enough for that. So thank you, Paul. Thank you very much. I seen him in the comments here this evening. If you guys watched Captain Kleeman's video, you will know that he claims he was set up and broke my blow nozzle. That's not completely true. It's been patched for a long time. We've been using it. So Red Dog sent us a new blow nozzle. Can't thank Red Dog enough. Red Dog has sent us a lot of stuff.
He has.
And one of the other things he sent was the kids. Actually sent the kids a Christmas present. Got them a tool set.
They both got tool sets.
And we actually took that on vacation with us as a little just in case tool set. So Red Dog, I believe Red Dog's from Texas. So thank you, Red Dog, for all the stuff you've sent over the years. It's greatly appreciated. What else do we have over here in the goodie bag? This guy, I believe his name was Carl. Yeah, Carl Cook. I don't want to make sure you got it. Yeah, Carl. So Carl sent us some stuff for the shop, a bunch of magnetic trays. These definitely come in handy. I'm not sure which project he's seen in general we were working on where he thought we needed these, but sent several. We do use a lot of those. These will probably actually go on the service truck. We need a few extra things in the service truck. So thank you, Carl. Greatly appreciate that. Don't let me forget the one behind us.
Why don't we do that now?
Shh, don't let them know. They may see it. Oh, we'll save it for last.
Okay.
All right. So next, this one here was pretty cool and completely unexpected. I think it's Justin is his name. This is Holland Volunteer Fire Department. Holland Volunteer Fire Department it's less than an hour from the house. It's just up the road. And he sent us the fire sticker, which we'll put on the sticker wall later. And then he sent us a shirt and some stuff from, can I get it right? Velpen Trucking and Disposal. Some of the times you guys see us load the big gray dumpster boxes on our jobs. They actually go to Velpen landfill up there. So Justin, I greatly appreciate that. We'll get that to the wall. I'm sure you guys will see the shirt and the sweatshirt at some point in the video. So thank you, Justin. What else do we got? All right. So I had two. So this is kind of funny. You guys see me complain about putting oil in the Kubota and the C8500. I had two different people send me some funnels. This guy here, I lost the card.
Same person?
I don't think so.
Oh.
This guy here actually made one. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's actually pretty cool. It's a piece of solid pipe, and he got it on the end of a funnel. I think this one here may be pretty handy because it'll kind of hold itself in place. And then a guy by the name of Brett Harris, whoa, hang on. He sent us a metal funnel and a plastic funnel to the shop. So I'll probably keep one in the service truck and one here in the shop. So thank you, Brett. And
what else you got going on over
there?
there?
I can show them the big one.
Thanks.
Hey, thank you. Ryobi tools are trash. I don't have any Ryobi tools, so I think we're good on that. Show them the last one, dear. This has made a few different. Oh my goodness! Don't tear the house down back there.
Watch your head.
Easy. Can you get it all on the screen?
How many zeros do you want? You want?
You don't make a very good model.
There it is.
Oh my goodness. All right, so our friends at SOT Metalworks, which has been good friends, easy. He kind of started the thing with us a while back. Me and a few other YouTubers. You guys see the other small signs up there, and you are making a racket back there. A few other signs back there, and I can't thank him enough for that. So he just put it down. Just put it down.
It needs a permanent spot.
So, anyways, SOT Metalworks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're gonna get that hung up on the wall somewhere, and I can't thank you enough for that. So that's pretty cool. If you guys want to go over and check out SOT Metalworks channel, he does all kinds of cool stuff over there, metal signs, and a whole bunch of other things. So, Lefty's Garden just posted a link to SOT Metalworks. So go over there and check out Junior and Jamie. Jamie's got a channel too, Miss SOT Metalworks, and we're pretty good. Wilford Mix can't do anything about the video. It's just the way YouTube works sometimes, buddy. So I guess turn. Yeah, I don't. We got some of the best internet in the country. It's something on YouTube side. We do what we can, man. We just hang in here. So enjoy what you got. That's all I can say. All I can say. So where's the camper?
We don't have one. We have a vamper.
Yeah, we still got the vamper. So,
I already have us a place booked for this summer. Taking the vamper.
Where are you going?
That's for me to know and you to find out later.
Oh, I think I do know where you're going, and I think I'm not going with you.
Eh.
Any new machines? Are we getting any new machines?
Nope.
You're awful quick on the no.
I mean, we're not. Ew.
Love the videos, man. Thank you, CT Tools.
No.
We got
no.
We got
no.
CNC equipment. No, we're not getting a camper.
Oh, he says he's got my camper in the works. What?
Yeah, you got money to pay for that camper? He's done took all my money.
I don't know. I need to see what you got.
Clint's got me for, I don't know. I don't want to.
He's gonna make me a camper that looks.
Clint's
like
got me for as much money as that signs has got zeros on. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, he says he's working on one. Maybe he's gonna give us a really good deal on.
I'm pretty sure
with our pretty red truck.
This one here is on a truck that you don't have a license to drive.
Problem.
So.
You know what I really want? You want to know?
What?
I love my van so much that what I really think would be awesome is a bus turned into a camper. Wouldn't that be awesome? I could have all the things in there. It'd be the coolest thing ever.
I do not see
a
the
mini
coolness
bus even.
of that.
A big bus would be cool, but a mini bus would be even cool too.
I don't see it.
Why not?
I just don't see it.
You're boring.
I don't see it.
You said I couldn't have a camper. You never said anything about a bus.
Oh, Joe, I've seen the one he's talking about. I've seen the one he's talking about in person. Actually, it's in one of my videos coming up, I believe. We just do not need camper.
Okay. We need a bus.
Steven,
Who
what's Steven?
wants to see?
Steven Pittsnorrell wants a shout out.
A bus build by DOT Bear Woodworking.
Do you even know DOT Bear Woodworking is involved on this?
I mean, he'd totally do it.
I don't know.
Did you guys watch his remodel of his bathroom and his camper?
Oh my God.
He did it. I watched it. If I bought a school bus, he'd totally be down for making that. If he hops on here, I'll ask him about it. Then we could have a choice between taking the vamper or the bus. Oh, look! What did Captain say? We could fit all the things in the bus.
Who, Captain? Who?
Clayman.
Captain, whose side are you on, my friend?
Can they hear us?
I hope we're back. Hopefully we're back.
Sorry.
Stop touching buttons. You're not allowed to touch any more buttons.
Okay.
Hopefully we come back. Hopefully you didn't knock us completely off. There, we're back.
Oh, look what Captain said. Do you need an old barn find Jeep? Do you need that?
Yes.
No, we already have a Jeep. You didn't need that either?
Captain came and borrowed some metal while I was gone. I think the price for the metal just went up.
Farmer Chris says that Mr. DOT Bear Woodworking might be coming to Derby this week.
You people are. we got to change subjects.
I'm just saying. You say no to a camper, but a bus is not
We
one.
can't discuss some other purchases that may be in the works that trump a camper.
Was also not my idea, guys. When you find out about it,
It's a much better investment than a camper. I promise you.
oh, I got lots of things to say, but I can't say yet. So,
Like Lieutenant Dan into hook and lift. Nah, it's too much weight, and that's
I'm pushing his buttons. I did fairly well on this vacation, Farmer Chris. I don't think I pushed many buttons at all.
I behaved myself. I didn't pick on nobody.
I behaved myself too.
So, Kelly, we covered that in the beginning of the video. Man behind the scenes will be back in the shop tomorrow. He's had a pretty long outage season on his real job. He don't work for me full time. Will I get a hammer for my excavators? Probably not. If I need a hammer for an excavator, I will rent one. Only in the stop touching stuff.
I can't read the comments. You guys
In the 15 years I've been in the excavating business, I've only needed a hammer like 3 times. Got a pretty cool video. No, the 850B is not even close to being fixed, Joy. Got a pretty good video of the rippers working on the 850J coming up. It'll probably come up towards the end of the month. So stay tuned for that. But a hammer is one of those things, if you don't use it all the time, it sits there and has trouble. And we just don't use one enough to justify spending that kind of money on one. So
Chris, you nailed it.
What's that?
Dirt perfect. Push Miss Jenna's buttons.
That's my job. I'm married to you.
I mean, you do a mighty fine job of that.
You need to.
You're in my space.
I'm not either. Like some of your 100 degrees weather? No, Gary. I don't mind. I prefer the colder weather over the hot weather, I think. It's close to. I know, but do you keep the 850B? Absolutely. The 850B and the 120 are probably two of the least likely things I'll get rid of. Never say never, but it's they're just good old reliable machines. They make really good backup machines, and they're paid for. So I use a magnetic lateral receiver from excavators. Yeah, I got 2 different styles. You actually see the one style coming up in a video coming here soon. We use them in certain applications. They're not good for everything, but they do come in handy for a little bit. Who makes all of our logos? I seen somebody ask that. We actually got a local company. Well, actually, a local company made my logo. Then another local company does all of our printing and stuff. So, big shout out to actually the name of the company's logos. So, freezing to death in Northern Canada. The weather's been. We've had a very, very mild winter, and I would even say borderline dry winter. We've got a lot of rain the last week and a half, but up until then, we haven't got a whole lot of rain. It's been pretty good. So, if you ever get rid of the Volvo, it's yeah, it's a possibility. It kind of depends on how things fall out, how the workload goes, what opportunities come up to buy other stuff. But yeah, I have no emotional connection to the Volvo, and it's a good piece of equipment, but I'm not like over the top in love with it. So it's not for sale, but I'm not saying it won't be. Let's put it that way. Jasper, Indiana, not too far from us. They're pretty close to Holland, Indiana.
Yep.
So, but yeah, Farmer Chris has been fighting a stuck trailer all day. I think he finally got that gun. 18 Northern. Need to get a Hyundai excavator. Yeah, it's Hyundai, man. Hyundai's been good to me, and I do like their equipment. Yeah, I don't know. I need to. Volvo's been good to me too. I can't say they haven't been good to me, but the question's going to come down to one. I mean, it's one extreme or the other. I got the 304 mini excavator, which is the one that most likely needs to be upgraded. but it's also the one we use the least. We're slowly and slowly getting into bigger and bigger jobs. So does that end up being a bigger excavator than a 140? Excuse me. If I go bigger, it's not going to be 160 big. It's going to be 210, 220 big. And that goes into the whole other thing about permits and everything. So then do I need to have 120, a 140, and a 220, or does something need to go? I don't know. What do you think?
No.
Oh, um,
No.
there's a couple other things I'm eyeing.
No.
Going to a few auctions.
No.
Um,
See, me saying no is totally different than him saying no. He don't listen to my no's.
well, but I can pay for my yeses. You can't pay for your yeses.
How the heck you think I can't? You got the same money I got.
But I put more piggies in the bank.
No. No.
I'm
No.
pretty sure that's how it works.
No.
You,
No.
you,
No. No.
Tara Hope, Bob, you're up there by Officer Hoover. He's right there.
No.
I haven't bought anything yet this year. It's true. I haven't bought a single thing this year.
Technically, your purchase at the end of the year is continuing on to the beginning of the year because it's not finalized yet. So yeah, you have.
That purchase is pretty much taking all of our money. But anyways, do you consider the Volvo excavator reliable? Yes. I mean, Volvo suffers from the same thing any other manufacturer does in the modern era. Is Clint? I just seen CNC equipment popped up. I'm assuming you're probably going to the Jeff Martin auction in Clayton, Indiana, like the 19th of this month, maybe. Anyways, Volvo suffers from the same thing that all other manufacturers suffer from in the modern era. Is most of the reliability has to do with emissions. I think in some aspects, Volvo may be a little bit behind in some of the emissions reliability, but man, they all have problems. I don't know. As far as the rest of the machine being reliable, yeah, I've had no issues with the rest of the machine. The rest of the machine has been as good as reliable as any. You know, the days of the 120 of an engine and a hydraulic pump having 14,000 hours on it and not being, one, they are rebuildable, and two, not having any issues are just long gone. The Volvo's only got 3,000 hours on it. I think if I ever got 10,000 hours out of the machine, it'd probably be about the end of its life. And there's no rebuilding it. It's just you go replace it. It becomes a farm machine or something like that. But that's the same, whether it's Volvo, Deere, Cat, Hitachi, Hyundai, they're all on the same boat now. And I've just had to realize that you don't buy equipment. Equipment made nowadays is just not made like it used to be. I mean, I think that's been going on for years. Yeah, like Clint says, emissions is a big problem with any manufacturer. I think he had a Cat skid steer up there he's putting a bunch of money into. The new John Deere K stuff has a lot of issues with burning valves out of the head. You've seen all the issues Let's Dig had with his Komatsu dozer. I've had some issues with my Volvo excavator. It's across the board. It's all the same. So,
what's your favorite dinner dish?
Favorite dinner dish? Like tacos, like burger, like
say.
chicken, like turkey, like pizza.
Chicken, cheeseburgers, tacos, chili.
My favorite dealer, Herb. They sold to McCoy. I know nothing about McCoy. I think I mentioned this in the last live feed. I see what Let's Dig got. Yeah, he got him a old AC. I think it's 25 Volvo haul truck. Like it needs a little bit of work. There's one dealer. It's the Komatsu dealer. There's one salesman that contacts me, I'd say once a month on a regular basis. All the other dealers, I think they care less whether I exist or not. I don't know what the deal is. The guys from Herb from John Deere, they got a hold of me whenever I didn't have nice things to say about them. But ever since we've kind of smooshed that over and we're back on good terms, I haven't heard hide or hair from them. So now they've sold out. So
He says Philip says likes basically everything. No,
no, I'm pretty picky.
those are about the main dishes he likes.
Spicy chili, Lefty's Garden. I like chili, but I don't like spicy chili. I'm more
I
of
like spicy chili. Plain Jane kind of guy over here.
Yeah, Michael, government juice has killed the life of equipment. I actually talked to an engineer from General Motors, and he was an engine engineer. Say that 3 times fast. And we were just talking about different things. He got a hold of me because that new truck I bought has a 6.6 in it. Just kind of curious about what I thought about it.
Oh, she changed her name.
Who?
Miss Farmer John is in the house. Yeah.
Now we'll have to start calling her Olivia. So, Ed C wants to know if all the 850J issues are resolved. Yes, they are resolved. Huge shout out to Clinton, CNC, and the guys up there. They worked diligently to make sure that all got done. And I got one video already posted on the old dozer, and then I got some videos coming out on the other dozer. I think they'll post here in the next week or so. So
Jerry asks, Mrs. ZP, how much are you going to let him spend on new equipment? You haven't figured out by now. Mike don't run any of that stuff past me. He buys it and then tells me he bought
my budget I have in mind for new equipment this year is $300,000. So
no.
Clint's over like, oh, what can I sell him? I spent about $260,000 on equipment this year. No. That all of this year, I got to go back and add it up. So that stuff may have been. Anyways, the engine engineer from General Motors, which as a General Motors engineer, but it's the same across the board. Apply it to any engine you want to. Is he just straight up said they have to do absolutely evil things to a diesel engine to get it to evil things to an engine to get it to meet emissions nowadays. So
our chili here in southern Indiana,
Keith, thank you.
Probably very different than some people's chili.
See, CNC's not going to be on your side right now because he wants to sell me something, and you're shutting me. You're over. No.
Well,
see the difference between what I want to buy and what you want to buy.
It makes me money.
Yeah, it's a return on investment, dear. So we did have a pretty good Christmas all in all. We had a few hiccups.
Bit different this year, but
Matthew, stay tuned. That'll play out in the next week on YouTube. What all went down with the different 850s. So what do I think about the 6.6 engine? So far, I really like it. We drove it to Tennessee and back. It did pretty good. Got about 16, 17 miles to the gallon. And I've only pulled with it once. And it was impressive. It's still not a Duramax. It's still not a Duramax, but it's a lot closer than my 6.6 is, or my 6.0 is. So so far I've been pretty happy with it. I can't complain. Ed C, we have one of the fastest internet connections in the world, so you need to take that up with YouTube, buddy. I don't know what's going on. Is what it is. Don't like it, turn it off, I guess. Audio should be good. GMC dump truck, yes, it has Cat C7 in it. It's been a pretty reliable engine. It gets ran a lot. We don't put a whole lot of miles on it. I don't know. It may get 10,000 miles a year on it. But it's been a good engine. I don't have any major complaints with it. It's not the most powerful thing in the world. It's not bad just driving the truck, pulling that pintle hitch trailer. It don't have enough power. We get by. So everybody really wants you to buy the camper that CNC equipment is building.
Well, I would like to see what it looks like.
It's Lieutenant Dan. It's a great big truck like that with a camper in the back of it. I can just see you trying to park that.
Or drive it for that matter.
Yeah.
Well,
Plan to run down the any chance of running into your crowd? John, there's a good chance of running into somebody. You'll see somebody at the market. I can't guarantee it'll be me, but one of us is usually always coming and going there. Mom works the market a lot, so good chance to see her. We get a lot of people that stop by the market. I try to say hi to as many of them as I can. Um, I have a plan on getting a bigger service truck this year. No, 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 no. I am very, very, very happy with the service truck. No complaints with that whatsoever. That's not even remotely on the list of anything I'd upgrade. So let's what am I gonna get a big dozer like Let's Dig did? Let's Dig has a little bitty old puny ass dozer. I don't understand that comment. Um, he's got a big old track loader that's absolutely useless to me, but he don't have no big dozer. Um, he's got a big excavator. Is that what you meant? Confused by that one. Well, Lieutenant Dan, pull Plan B. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Um, when did we start doing the scavenger hunt for Christmas? My dad started doing that for us whenever I was in. Um, Santa started doing that for us when I was in. I was trying to think. I was probably in junior high, and as time went on, it got to where it would take us like half the day to find our presents. Like we'd be driving miles to find clues. Of course, our kids aren't quite to that age yet, but we did it all the way up until Dad got killed. And after Dad got killed, we that tradition kind of stopped with us as a
Santa
family.
started it with Macy when she was what, 4 maybe? When
Yeah,
Gunner was a baby. Um,
but I mean, they look
yeah,
forward to it every year. Uh,
just because before that she wasn't, she was too little to figure out clues and stuff.
will I ever get a haul truck like Tiny? It's a possibility. It's on the radar. I don't. Up until now, the so a haul truck like Tiny and a bigger excavator kind of go hand in hand. Um, that's the one place where a bigger excavator would come in handy because sometimes it's not a matter about how much you can haul; it's about how fast you can cycle. It comes down to cycle times. Um, so there's more to that puzzle than just a haul truck, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Do I still need help with Lieutenant Dan Interior? Yes. I had one guy, Clayton, was it you? I had one guy reach out to me on email. Um, and Lieutenant Dan is not currently in the shop. We're doing some work on some other stuff. And then we're going to get, oh, excuse me, Lieutenant Dan back in the shop. Um, but I'm hoping to get Lieutenant Dan done this winter. But man, the things are piling up. I don't know, guys. They're piling up. Man behind the scenes has had to work longer at his real job than what we thought. We had um, a few other things come up we want to get built. So, um, does the extra weight of the Ripper? I'm assuming if you guys are asking if they threw it overweight on the low boy, the answer is yes. I'm actually going to do a video with Officer Hoover on that and kind of go over what we have to do. The state of Indiana, what kind of don't really screw me, but what makes it a little bit more difficult is here in Indiana, we do not have annual overweight permits. Anything over 80,000 has to be permitted. Um, so it turns into a thing. Let's just put it that way. Any hopes on a new skid loader? It's on the radar.
Clayton said yes. He might be in the area.
Okay, Clayton. Perfect. I think I still got you saved on my email. So, um, the problem with the skid loader, I covered this on the live feed the other night a little bit, is as much as I don't like the Kubota, I hate to admit it, but I don't have anything I found that's a whole lot better. So far, the John Deere 333s is probably the top of my list, but the door just keeps getting me hung up. Case came out with a new skid steer. Um, that's it's a big skid steer, but it's got the door. Gale just come out with a new one that has a roll up door. I don't know.
Mike doesn't hunt at all. You can hunt deer.
You
here.
can. There's a lot of
But no, he doesn't.
Mr. Millennial. He does a lot of hunting. Yeah. So don't think 2022 is going to be a good year. It's too early to tell that. I mean, I didn't think 2021 was going to be a good year, and it's one of our best years ever. So, um, I don't know. Just gonna let the year play out and see what happens. We take what we get. We're sitting in a pretty good position of where we can weather some storms if we need to. I'm hoping we don't have to. But it is what it is. We can't change it. So, um, you guys, speaking of JCB Teleskid, yeah, I'd love to have one. I love the concept, but they're only 74 horse. I need to demo one and see if 74 horse um, is enough. I can haul a 180 size excavator, depending on the bucket and thumb setup. Um, I can haul it legal. It pushes me right to the limit. But I think if I go with a bigger excavator, I'm going to go with a bigger excavator and get up in the 210, 220 size. And I probably wouldn't use it near as much as I use my small ones, but I'd have the option. But man, you guys go talk about spending $250,000, $300,000 for something you're not going to use on a regular basis. It's maybe sitting there and swinging dirt for an extra 2 hours with a smaller excavator looks a lot more efficient at that point. So,
best highlight of 2021.
best highlight.
Question.
Oh man. My best. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, let's not be negative, Mr. Bobby, about 2022. It's only a second day. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Bobby. Whatever. My as far as business wise in 2022, 2021.
Yeah. Highlight of 2021.
For me, it was probably as much as you guys, I want to thank the purchase of the 850J was a negative thing and all the issues we had with it. Man, the way that all went down, me and Clint have become pretty good friends. CNC equipment is awesome. The dozer is awesome. That purchase has been good for the company. So I'd have to say the highlight as far as the business goes is probably the purchase of the 850J, the relationship we built with CNC equipment, and that whole thing. My favorite series of videos of 2021 was the we call it the Rocky Point Pond job. But it's whenever when Chris lets Dig Help come on, and
You know what mine was?
what's that?
The Vamper.
Vamper. I'd say the highlight with the kids of the family is Gunner really enjoyed going to the racetrack with Jeff and some of the sprint car racing.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. That was probably some of the highlights. We had a pretty good year. Probably the real highlight of 2021 is going to bleed over into 2022, and you guys will eventually know what it is. But we unfortunately can't speak of it right now. So
you've been saying that for a while.
I know it's taken long to get this whole thing to do good. So Gunner has actually got an offer to go drive a go-kart, a paid driver. So we're gonna take him to the racetrack here in the next couple of weeks and see.
That a for sure thing?
Yeah, it's for sure thing. So we're gonna take Gunner to the racetrack, let him race go-kart once, see how he does. He's been asking a lot of questions. He's a little nervous about it, but he's asking all the right questions. And I know for a fact you put the helmet on that kid's head, and it's going to be.
Well, I think his biggest thing is my biggest thing is he's only raced Man Behind the Scenes and You, and that's not really been a race.
But he's done a very, very good job.
I know, but that's
so Dale Kane, I keep forgetting to mention Jerry. On my other channel, A Few Points from Perfect. If you guys don't know, I have another channel called A Few Points from Perfect where we do podcast. The podcast that posted today is with Jerry, Master Dozer Operator Jerry. So if you guys want to go over there and get some of the background on Jerry and how me and Jerry met and how me and Jerry worked together, So head on over there and see what we got going. So um,
Mom's nervous about it. That's how mom is.
I'm not. I don't have any expectations on the kid. If he enjoys it, we'll let him keep doing it. If he don't enjoy it,
I know.
uh,
Our camera, we know.
Bobby,
It's blurry.
I'm done with Bobby.
We can't figure it out. It's not.
Um, yeah, we'll just do it one step at a time. We're going to a small indoor track. If yeah,
It's indoors?
it's well, Jenna, it's winter time.
I don't know. I don't have any idea.
So we'll take Gunner. We'll see how he does. If he enjoys it, wants to keep doing it, we'll let him keep doing it. If he don't want to do it, then we're not going to make him. We have a good time just racing up here at the house. That's all we need. So, but yeah, if you guys want to go over it, we have there's several podcasts up on the other channel. There's basically 2 seasons of it. One of the better ones released last weekend was with Mr. Millennial, kind of Mr. Millennial's relationship and myself. This weekend is Brad Miller. I've covered this before. The older deer excavators.
Did you see what Farmer Chris said? He was watching Jerry until we got interrupted.
Sorry.
With the live.
If you guys want to catch that podcast or any of the other podcasts, check out the channel A Few Points from Perfect. You can also find it on all of the podcast platforms: Apple, iTunes, Amazon, wherever you guys listen to your podcast. If you do that, check it out over there and see what's going on. We got probably close to 20 podcasts up. Who's your favorite dog? My favorite dog is dead. My favorite dog was Roscoe.
Okay, well.
Roscoe was my favorite dog. He was the first dog we had when we got married.
Before we got married.
If you guys go back and watch some of my early videos, there's a dog in there by the name of Bo. Bo was my second favorite dog. He actually passed away pretty early. Out of the 2 dogs,
he was 2.
Where he was 2. Out of the 2 dogs we got now, it's not the yellow one. I don't like that dog at all.
Change subject,
please. The black one's pretty good. The yellow one, not
Maggie
so much.
Is good. You just
so Red Dog, thank you. Red Dog just posted a link to the podcast there with Jerry. So hop on over and check that out. So yeah, Jerry can pretty much you turn Jerry loose on anything. He can get it picked out in no time. Jerry is any good. So yeah, if you guys missed it, man behind the scenes will be back in the shop tomorrow. I got a few things planned for him up my sleeve. We'll see how it pans out. But it don't matter what you guys put Jerry on. You turn him loose, and 10 minutes later, he's got it figured out. Will I ever get a bigger dozer? I mean, the 850Js are pretty good sized dozers. I don't know what. You get much bigger than that, and you got to start taking them apart to move them. So probably not, Matthew. It's kind of like the theory with the excavators. You get 2 small ones, you can move into one job pretty quick. I know it takes an extra operator, but then you can go different directions and split them up too. So it gives you more options. Actually, the podcast that comes out next weekend, the podcast you come out next weekend is actually called "Bigger's Not Always Better." Talk about price per yards and moving equipment and stuff like that. How delayed are the videos? Less than a month. I have a whole podcast on that. If you guys want to listen to that about why I schedule my videos the way I do. So check that out. So, DP, you get scammed on your videos. Joy, everybody gets scammed on their videos. You guys can help me out tremendously. You actually have the option to report that, and it keeps me from having to go through and report them all. I can't do anything about it. We've talked to YouTube about it. It's something on YouTube side. But if any of you guys see those scams on the video, there's 3 little dots off of the side. You can click on those 3 little dots and you can actually report you can actually report that as spam. And if any of you guys want to do that, that'd be greatly appreciated. So, but yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff coming up this year. Hopefully, I don't know. We're not getting a bus.
I'm just teasing.
Is the 850B mine or Jerry's? Jerry owns some lawnmowers. Jerry don't own any equipment. All the equipment is owned by me. So Jerry's just John, thank you. And that don't just go for my channel. If you guys watching somebody else's channel, I know Brian's farming videos fights it. I know Larson Farms fights it. A lot of the bigger channels, unfortunately, fought it. Captain Kleeman fights it. It's a pain. Joy, thank you. It's a pain in the butt. So if you guys see that stuff in the comments, I'm assuming every time you see one, and once they get reported, they switch over and start doing something else. I don't even know what their purpose of what they're doing is, but it is definitely aggravating. So, Captain Kleeman's looking forward to having the. We're all looking forward to having Lieutenant Dan done. It just takes time, guys. It just takes time to. Skid Steer Drew, how are you this evening? It takes time to get all that stuff done. It new Mac with a big sleeper on the back would be a camper. Yeah, a sleeper truck is a little bit inconvenient for what we do. Did I trade for the $900 dozer? Stay tuned. It's coming up. I promise. It's coming up probably this week. I think I'd have to check my video schedule. So, I have not made the trip for the skid steer loader bucket yet. It's probably maybe going to be next week. We'll see what happens. So, yeah, I think we can probably wrap this up if you want to.
Okay.
What do you think? I just want to hop on here and tell everybody thanks for all the stuff they sent. If you guys missed that, it's in the first half of the video. If you guys want to go check out the Few Points Imperfect new podcast with Jerry is definitely up.
And Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year. Got a lot of cool videos coming up, at least the first half of the year here. So stay tuned for all that. Can't thank you guys enough for supporting the channel. Thanks everybody that's had any influence at all whatsoever on this channel. So I think we just rolled over 111,000 subscribers a day, which is just Skid Steer Drew. No, I've looked at a few of those, but no, I have not. So anyways, guys, thanks for everything. Can't thank it enough. Looking forward to this year coming up, and appreciate everybody being part of the channel and supporting the channel, and everybody sends everything in. So, yeah, have a good time. New Year. Getting all awkward here, Dan.
You are getting awkward. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Should I say Merry Christmas, or that maybe for next year?
Merry Christmas.
But if you say Happy New Year, I guess it's the New Year's ahead of us. Why are you being all weird?
You're being weird. Bye, guys.
Later.